before I end up destroying them, I got more Gatcha Gatcha, more tea ceremony themed toys, you know, from these machines where you put in a few coins, turn lever, and then you don't know which egg is gonna come out, but you've got like 5 or 6 options. And in one of the previous videos I did 2 of these Gatcha Gatcha. We got this beautiful golden kettle, and then we got the golden gourd. Check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. In this video I wanted to do more, and we found some more, so I'll be opening them for you and we can watch what kind of tea ceremony utensils we're gonna get out of these together. So I've got 4 of these eggs with toys in them, and I haven't seen them yet. I just received them actually because I wasn't able to find them. My assistant today has found them and was so kind to bring them, so I thought this is a great moment to open them together, and I'm actually pretty excited to see what we get this time. It was a lot of fun doing these last time, and so I'm actually pretty excited about this. Pretty fun. Let's see what we got here. Again, there's the pamphlet, which I'll be looking at later. And we have to assemble it again. Let's open it to see what we got. It looks like this is, ooh, beautiful flower. And a beautiful basket flower base, actually a little bit heavy. And then we also got the stand, which is its name tag. And it says it's an asagao and a morning glory flower in a singular arrangement. And let's see, I think it should be something like this coming out over, no, probably more like, no, more like this then. Look at that. A beautiful morning glory in a very splendid basket. Now actually let's look at the pamphlet to see what the arrangement is supposed to look like. And yeah, that looks pretty similar. Looks like the asagao here is supposed to come out over the basket. So we are completing the alcove and we have a flower to put in it. That's pretty nice. And baskets too, they're very prized utensils. So the story behind this asagao, this morning glory, is actually from this series, the pretty transparent ones, is a series of things that have a relation to Senrikyu. And this morning glory is part of a story that is passed on in most tea ceremony traditions, where Hideyoshi, basically the patron of Rikyu, and Rikyu was Hideyoshi's teacher, was invited by Rikyu and came to Rikyu's tea hut to participate in the tea ceremony. And he had heard that the morning glories in summer were in beautiful bloom. So he was, Hideyoshi was excited to see these beautiful morning glories. But when he arrived at Rikyu's tea chamber, he discovered that there were none. They were all cut. Rikyu had taken them all down and there was no morning glory to see. This really upset Hideyoshi, and in fact when he entered the tea chamber there was one morning glory there set out for him to look at. And Rikyu's idea behind this was that if he had already seen the morning glories, then he wouldn't have appreciated it as much as going through the motions of anger and then finding this one, of course the most beautiful morning glory in the alcove and appreciating it. Now I think the appreciation there is different for different people, because it's beautiful if you see it in the alcove, but sometimes you might just want to see it in the wild. Alright, on to number 2. Leave a comment, right or left. Alright, we'll go with the right one. It's a box That's interesting. It's a box, and we can't see yet what is in the box, and I'm not gonna peek at the leaflet here. Just want to open the box first, and let's find out how to open this box. Oops, I'm struggling. It's from the bottom. Look at this. This is one that we haven't had yet. It's a beautiful box. And it's a tea bowl. It's a tiny, tiny tea bowl with a tiny, tiny tea whisk. Look, a tiny tea whisk. And of course, these tea utensils too, they are unique and special. They are usually very prized tea utensils that are replicated in these small toy versions. So let's find out on the nameplate what the story is of this. This is a dead daku tea bowl. So dakuware is especially favored by DQ, mostly black, but you have red and black dakuware. And this is one of the red daku tea bowls that DQ favored. And the name of it is Hayabune Speedboat. We've got a tea bowl of the akaraku making with a tea whisk, and the name is Speedboat. Well, it's a beautiful bowl. Doesn't look like a very functional whisk, but we can try to make some matcha in it. So here we go. We have our flowers. We have a kettle for boiling water. We have a tea bowl with a box. Very beautiful. And then let's see what we've got in the third one of this same series. It is... oh, looks like some kind of statue. Looks like a person. It looks like it is Sen Rikyu himself. We've got a statue of Sen no Rikyu. That is interesting. Very interesting to see that Sen no Rikyu is in the set of his favorite utensils. Sen Rikyu statue. Wow. So we have a kettle for water, we have some flowers in the alcove, we have a tea bowl and a whisk, and we even have Sen no Rikyu himself to come and prepare it for us. This is pretty fun. I'm enjoying this. It's just a lot of fun being able to open these balls and see what's in them, and then, well, encounter some stories or find some interesting objects. Just a lot of fun. The game itself is just opening these things. Look what we've got here. This is from a different set. The previous set I think was more like Rikyu. I'm just going to keep it in my hand so you can't see it and I can't see what it is. Oh god. Oh wow. This set looks pretty interesting too. It's got some fabulous tea bowls. It's got tea flasks. It's got a frog incense holder and a tea urn. I'll put this down here as well. Oh, and we got the tea urn. You see, this is the big vase, and this is timely. It's almost November. It's almost the season for when the tea urn is opened. Every year in spring, new matcha is harvested, and then the matcha is packed into this type of tea urn. Of course, there's a cap over it, and then it's roped around so everything stays in place. But the matcha stays in this tea urn for about half a year until November. And then in November, for the very first time, the matcha of that year is taken out of this urn. So the seal of the lid is cut. It is ritually opened, the matcha is originally taken out and ground, but tencha actually the leaf form of matcha that is in the urn, and then it is ground into matcha, which then is consumed for the very first time. And so for a tea ceremony practitioner, the shincha, the new harvest of that year, is only tasted for the very first time in November. And this kind of tea urn plays a very, very important and decisive role in that practice. So we got a tea urn that is fabulous. Wow. Wow, these were 4 really interesting objects that we got, and 4 really interesting stories, backgrounds. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I might actually do this again. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I might actually do this again. Tell me in the comments, which one did you like most? Which one do you find most interesting? Or let us know if you have tried opening some of these Gatcha Gatcha yourself. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button, also subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Create your silence.